back to another episode of Saturday. You know what's so impressive is auction people.
Oh yeah, the way they can just like
I feel like you could do it
out.
Low key, you talk fast as fuck, so I feel like you could do it. 161,
honestly, yes, I do.
200, 250.
I do talk really fast, and especially like I don't know. I try to slow down for this, but I could talk really fast. I could do it right now.
Just right then, extremely quick. And if I didn't have my Adderall, that would have been like.
I try to slow it down now when I'm around people that like don't truly know me, you know, but like once you get to like used to me, I'm like, oh, I can speed this shit up.
Yeah.
Wait till I go home and I come back,
bro. That's like nothing will be funnier than when we were first started the podcast and my dad actually still listened at the time before he realized like this isn't the show for him.
Oh, this shit's hilarious.
He'll support from the sideline. Yes. But he didn't realize like in his Apple podcast he'd accidentally had it on 2 times speed. And so he was listening to all of his podcasts in 2 times speed. And then he told me, he was like, I don't know like what is up with you guys, but you guys need to slow down your talking. Like it is so fast. In my head I was like, I mean, we talk quick, but like I don't think it's that fast. He was like, oh my God, no, listen. And he played it and it was like, welcome back to another episode of Society. I was like, you're listening at 2 times speed. And he was like, oh,
makes
he was
sense
like,
now.
I was wondering why everybody's voice was so high pitched.
No.
And I was like, oh my God,
Roger.
But that's just like the most boomer shit ever. Like you didn't even know like you had it on 2 times speed.
No, Roger, I can talk in 2 times speed. Don't imagine me talking in 2 times speed and then he had his podcast on 2 times speed.
That's like fucking go mode.
Yeah. That'd be like me on coke.
Yeah.
No, wait till I come.
I don't think I've ever been around you on. I've been around you on Adderall one time.
Yeah,
but we were just studying.
Yeah,
or like working. Like,
we were working.
Really
it was
talking.
chill. It was super chill.
When you're on it and like, you know that period when it like first kicks in and it's like the first 45 minutes.
I get hot.
And you're like, but you feel like you need to go tell everybody in your life that you love them and like send texts, like shoot out texts to people you haven't talked to in months. Do you ever like call people?
No.
Oh, see, I'll FaceTime my mom sometimes and she'll be like, whoa.
No, because this is the difference. You use it because you need it.
Right.
I use it because I need to focus. So here's the difference.
You're like, no, because you genuinely need like to like reel it in. And me, like, no, I'm just trying to like do work.
Yeah, like I use it illegally. Yeah. Like I'm not like I use it. I could use it for like partiness, but normally I use it just to like I'm like, fuck, I have so much to do and I need to get this shit done. I'm like, go to my local drug dealer and see if she's got any.
I mean, we are in an Adderall epidemic right now. That we are in crisis mode. There is a shortage. So everybody, whoever you get your Adderall from, give them a break because shit is getting.
It's gonna be expensive too. Supply and demand, baby. It's gonna get real expensive.
Yeah. So if you don't have it prescribed, good luck.
Even if you have it prescribed, good luck.
For real. Yeah.
But no, I mean, in that moment, I don't call people and tell them I love them. I know it's a moment where I have to be prepared to work because once it hits, I have to be doing what I need to do.
Because if not, like you're just gonna like deep dive into something random.
I'm wasting the Adderall powers.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, I've been on TikTok for 5 hours.
See, that's the difference. Where for you, since it's like it actually like makes you normal and feel normal. You can actually like refocus your brain.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to do for you. But for me, it gets me so honed in. So if I tell anybody that like if I'm doing anything other than what needs to get done,
that's true.
Over.
Yeah. For me, it's like, oh, wow, I should go open those like 30 text messages that I haven't opened because I just forget that they're there and like maybe respond to them.
Oh.
Or like go respond to like the 25 emails that I got yesterday that I just forgot about because I didn't take my meds.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Emily came over. She's like, listen, I just took my meds.
It was funny because we were trying to like come up with ideas for the episode. And normally my brain is like boom, 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 like in terms of like random thoughts. But because I took my meds, my brain is so quiet right now and not a single thought.
I said, welcome to my life. I said, that is literally my life. Like, it's kind of quiet up there.
I wish, bitch. I wish.
Like, no, there are times when it's not quiet.
Right.
But like, a lot of the times it's actually too quiet to the point where it's like,
are you okay?
Like, is there a reverse effect of Adderall? Like, what do we have for that? How do we get thoughts flowing?
I don't know. Maybe psychedelics?
Like, I think
don't
it's called
know.
depression, and I need help with that.
Yeah, that could be it.
I'm going to say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad. I'm naked. Hold on.
We will be flicking the beans to that.
But she's tatted and I take meth. Is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth. But what we did come up with one single thought while we were downstairs. And this kind of sparked because one of my best friends texted me today this crazy ass dream that she had last night. And although I will not share that dream because it's very weird and very personal, go talk to your therapist, please. I'm concerned. But we did want to talk about dreams a bit because I think dreams are one of those things that we all have. And when you talk to somebody about it, it never hits. You never can really explain what you're thinking because they're obviously not in your head. But the concept of dreams in a broad spectrum is like so crazy to think about. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know, we just kind of wanted to talk about that today because, I don't know, we're not scientists and we know nothing about the science behind it, but we all experience dreams.
Yeah, to be completely honest, we've done minimal research.
Yeah, I think we looked at, I didn't look at anything. Kellen Googled like an article.
I looked at 2 articles.
There we go.
We're sticking with one, Healthline. And yeah, so very minimal research here, guys. This is just us.
This is more like shared experience.
Shared experience, spitballing ideas out there.
Yeah.
You know? Take everything you hear today with a grain of salt. Do not come at us in our comments telling us, y'all aren't educated. We're not.
We're not.
We're not. I'm telling you right now, we are not.
We both went to fucking public colleges. We got degrees in business, and we know nothing about science.
We know nothing about dreams. Dreaming is not in our realm of credentials, and that is okay.
Yeah.
So, know that going
today
in.
We're going to tell you exactly what your dreams mean.
So on that note, you have just kidding. No, but I think it's interesting. So when Emily was downstairs, we were talking about her friend's dream, and she was like, you know, I've had like as an adult, I've had this like reoccurring dream. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know, it's funny because I've had a reoccurring dream ever since I've been a little girl, and now as I'm getting older, okay, so this sounds like fucking weird, but have you ever watched Divergent?
Yeah.
And you know,
I read the series.
Okay, I read the series. I've seen the movie, right? Okay,
but I haven't
love it.
Honestly, like since I was in like, when did that come out? Like we
were in high school.
It was like after the Hunger Games, correct?
Yes,
it was like right after. So yes. Yeah, it's been like since I was like, I don't know, 17.
Divergent is easily one of like my favorite like sci-fi. Like not
mine was
fully,
Maze Runner,
but I loved like the books for it.
Yeah,
and I was never like a book reader, but like that shit hit. We actually read it in my like 12th grade English class.
That's how I was with the Maze Runners books. I got fucking obsessed with those, and the movies came out, and it ruined it because the movies sucked.
I didn't think that the movies ruined Divergent, but the books were way better.
Also, Theo James is just fucking fine as fuck.
So I could watch, you know,
any movie that he's
okay,
in.
So anyway, you know how when she's like in her simulation, she's like, this isn't real. This isn't real. And she can like push her way through it.
Yeah, like separate like the simulation to like her actual reality.
Yes, exactly. Like, she's actually not drowning.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I'm older and I've seen this movie, I tell myself that in the dream. And I'm like, this isn't real. This isn't real. You're dreaming.
Okay.
And now I like have this dream has just like gone on. Like it's like a whole new like level. But every single time I wake up from it, I'm like sweating. I'm like shaking, whatever. But it starts. I don't know. I know you don't know what Boss Cobbs is, but like Boss Cobbs is like a department store where I'm from. Mm-hmm. I went out and like the way it's like in our mall at home, it's like a really weird like escalator system. Okay. One of my biggest fears in life is being stolen. Like it is actually my biggest fear in my life is that like I will be stolen and never returned. So, but it makes sense.
Mine is just never being loved.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, they're both a little sad. So both seem a little personal. So, but anyway, so part of this dream is that I'm sitting on this like rocking horse that I believe I saw one time when I was there, and I'm sitting on this rocking horse playing, and my parents go to like pay for something because like it doesn't make sense if you've ever seen the building, but like the cash registers are like all randomly like around the place at the department store.
Yeah.
So they're paying for stuff, and these two men, almost like in Home Alone, like they look like those two guys come and steal me. Okay. And like I'm never returned. And that's how it starts every single time. And then from there, it just has like progressed into like this wild dream.
So in your dream, because this is a recurring dream you've had since a child, are you the same age?
Mm-hmm.
So even today, when you have the dream, you're still the age that you were when you first started having the dream?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I mean, like, and then what's weird too is it like starts that way, but as the dream keeps going, because now I'm like, it's not real. Mm-hmm. It like, my age like gets older as the dream goes on, because it's like more things that's happened in my life.
Yeah.
So even though it's like, it's weird, but it's one dream that I probably have it like once a year. And when I have it, it's like, oh my God, like every single time. I know. I'm like, now because I've had it for so long, I'm like, okay, we know we can get through this, but I'm like, what the fuck? But that was interesting because we were talking about this, about like reoccurring dreams, and Emily was like, don't share it with me yet.
Yeah,
like, okay.
She was like going to tell me downstairs. I was like, save it for the pod.
It's nothing like crazy, but I think it's wild that that's something that is reoccurring. And when we were like, I wonder why like reoccurring dreams happen, and like what is like the meaning of all of it. So I like did a quick little Google search.
Typed it into the Google machine.
When I say quick little Google search, I mean quick. Okay. So basically, if you actually just type it into Google, like, what do reoccurring dreams mean? And basically, Google told me that experiencing reoccurring dreams may point to an underlying issue regarding like dreams. Adults may experience frequent reoccurring dreams, who tend to have worse oh my God, why can I not speak right now? Jesus Christ. Who tend to have worse psychological health. And basically it's like unmet needs or unmet trauma that you like haven't worked through yet. Okay. So that was like a big thing of them. And then when I went to this health line, these are the most common reoccurring dream themes. Okay. It's flying, falling, being chased or attacked, being naked, being stuck or trapped somewhere, going back to school, losing your teeth, losing your ability to speak, missing a test, showing up late for the first day of something important, moving in slow motion, being unable to run, chasing or losing control of a vehicle. And I feel like most people have a dream that could like go to one of those. It's almost like all trauma things or what are reoccurring, it seems like.
So I have like one of those that I've had my entire life, which is like one of those like recurring dreams. It's not that I'm naked, but it's that I forget to wear shoes somewhere. And I don't know what it is, but like when I was younger, it used to be like forget to wear shoes to school. And then as I've gotten older, it'll be like forget to wear shoes to like go out or like to go shopping or like whatever. And then the whole time, nobody notices that I don't have shoes on and nobody's pointing it out. But I'm like trying to hide my feet. It's so weird. And I don't know what it is because I've never had like I guess I've had like a naked dream before where it's like, oh, like I'm naked somewhere or whatever. But it's mainly like not having shoes on. And like, I don't know, like that's such a like random weird thing. But that's been probably one of my most common like reoccurring. And then I also had this dream when I was in college, and then after I graduated college, I still had it, but it was like a college dream. But it was like I signed up for like these classes, but one class I just skipped all the time because like it was like the class that like didn't take attendance, so it didn't really matter. But then apparently we had like a final exam or something, and I skipped that day. And so we like went through the whole year, and then at like the very last week of like that term, I remembered I had that class, and I went back and I was like, fuck. And I had like a 12% in the class or something. And so like, then it just like would end, and like I would end up graduating and be fine. And then like on my record, it was like, you almost finished everything except for this one class. And so it's like, I graduated, but I never officially got my like degree.
Okay. That's interesting because when I first started my job, I had a dream multiple times that like there was like one customer that I just like never saw.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just never went to them. And then one day I was like, oh, I haven't seen them in 6 months, and they're supposed to be like a bi-weekly customer. It was almost like a very similar thing, which is like, it's interesting. I don't know. I think that dreams are kind of crazy in that it's like almost brings out like our like worst quality or like worst fear, like in us.
So did you ever have the running dream, like where you're like you can't run or like you're slow or whatever?
No, I've had like falling dreams and then like wake up.
So like the running dream that I had, and I don't know if anybody else has had this shared ability in a dream, but like running forward in a dream, I cannot run fast at all. I run so slow. It's almost like skipping. Like it's like I can't get a pace. I can't run fast. But if I turn around and run backwards, fucking fastest bitch there. So
I
in
feel
all
like you
of my
watch
dreams,
too much anime.
No. It's like I've had this since I was little. Like whenever I'm running away from somebody,
like all the cartoons that you've watched, and you're just like,
no. I think the fear is if I turn my back to somebody, I never know how close or how far away they are.
Oh.
But if I'm facing them and running backwards, I can run fast because I see where they are. Because I actually talked to my therapist about that, and she was like, this fear of the unknown is like holding you back. But if you're able to see it, you can run away from it. But it's like you need to kind of like face your fears, even if you don't know what's going to happen, and even if it's going to be like slower to get there or whatever. And I was like, damn, that's deep.
No, so I like, and part of this research, it was like interesting because they were talking about how like almost dreams, like there's so little research on it because to every single person it can mean something so different. So like for your therapist to dissect something, it's because she knows you.
Right.
Like you can't just like go to like a dream person or whatever, because like there are people in that career like feel that like dissect dreams, which is extremely interesting. I listened to a podcast on that, and like
I think sleep in general is just so interesting because it's like you spend what, like a quarter of your life or a third of your life like
doing
asleep.
it.
But like we know nothing about it.
Exactly. No, but I think it's so interesting because like, yeah, like there's no actual research because to every single person it means something completely different. But I also find it interesting when like dream therapists, they'll be like, well, the cloud, it means
like symbolization of
and I'm
stuff.
like,
how do you know, bitch?
Yeah, I don't fucking know about that one, honey.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Honestly, yeah, like we don't really have much to say on any of this. I mean, like we aren't like experts on this at all. We think it's really interesting. Dreams are like crazy, right? That's what we said this whole time. But Emily actually told me to watch this one show since I've been, not doing a whole hell of a lot. And it's called Behind Her Eyes on Netflix. And I don't really want to give any of the show away because I genuinely think that every single person should watch the show. It's like it's psychological.
It's a European show, right? It's British or English.
Yeah, it's English.
Yeah.
But like, it is like a psychological thriller. It's not actually like scary. So like, don't think that it's like people aren't jumping out of shit, whatever. But
it's more of like a mind fuck kind of show.
It's a mind fuck. It's so like keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. Like as soon as like one episode ends, you're like, oh, bitch, I gotta go to the next one.
Yeah.
And that's how it is for like all 6 episodes.
There's only 6 episodes.
I think it's only 6 or 8. Like it's not many episodes.
I remember it being short. I watched it like 2 or 3 years ago. I watched it like the moment it came out on Netflix because it was like on my recommended.
Right.
And I just came across it. But like this has been like the one show when people are like, I need a show to watch. Like, what should I watch on Netflix? I always tell them to watch this show and I give them no context. They'll be like, what's it about? And I'm like, it's like a drama thriller.
You told me it was a psychological thriller, and you said it's kind of hard to explain. You just have to watch it. You said go watch the trailer.
Yeah, literally. I was like, watch the trailer because like A, it is hard to explain, and B, I don't remember how much is revealed in the trailer, so like I don't want to tell you too much. But essentially, the basis of the show, it's like a mystery drama type show, and the main like cool part about it is it's like about this concept of astral projection, which if you throw it back to like one of our earlier episodes, we had Kellen's friend Kirsten on, and she is psychic.
Yeah, she's like a little bit of everything.
Okay,
she practices like
touch
she's very intuitive. She practices like honestly, she can talk to the dead, so she is a medium, but she's like also extremely like she can sit here and be like, that's a good decision, that's a bad decision,
right?
Like
right, yes. Yeah. So she's very intuitive and very in tune with like herself and her higher self and everything. And so we talked a little bit about astral projection on that, but this show really dives into like a visual representation of like what it is and what it looks like. But essentially, astral projection is the ability to remove your soul from your body, and like your body's just asleep or unconscious while your soul is able to like go out and experience the world. And it's crazy.
But
and
it's experiencing the world of things you've already experienced. Like you've had to have already seen this place. You've already been in that moment.
Like I couldn't just go to like Brazil.
Yeah.
In my astral projection because I've never been there.
Right.
But it's this crazy concept, and the show is really good. And if you like the kind of the unknown and like the weird, like I would highly recommend. But then it got us kind of thinking of the concept of like lucid dreaming, which is like, I would say like a step before astral projection. And it's something that a lot of people aren't able to do, but it's basically like the ability to control your dreams while you are unconscious. Which I don't know, have you ever lucid dreamed before?
I mean, I would say so now, considering like my like dream that like makes me like my reoccurring dream. Now I'm like, it's not like, I consciously am kind of like, it's not real. This isn't real.
Right.
So it's kind of like, yes, I guess, to like an extent, or like, I don't know. I feel like I just have like, when I do dream, it's like very, very vivid, and it's like whatever. But I don't know if I like do it a lot.
I've only lucid dreamed, I think honestly like one time in my life, maybe two this one time, but I also, that second time, I don't think I was fully asleep. So I think it was more of just like my brain.
Yeah, like you were still kind of conscious.
Yeah. And so, but the one time I was able to lucid dream, I remember waking up and literally like looking around and being like, is this real? Like I had like one of those moments like in Inception where he like spins the top and it's like, it never falls over and it's like, oh my God, I'm still in the dream or whatever.
Yeah.
It literally felt like that. And for the whole day I was walking around, like I felt like the biggest tinfoil hat person because I was like, this is a simulation. Nothing's real. Like birds aren't real. Like me and you, we're not real. Like the Matrix. Like it was crazy. But I don't know. There's some people though who like lucid dream every night.
Who can just do, but but there's also people that can just, they tap into that and their ability to do so. It's wild.
Yeah.
Well, what did you lucid dream?
It was like real life shit. Like it was literally me like just a normal day of my life. So it was like I woke up, I was like doing my thing. This was like when I was in college. So I was like, I woke up, went downstairs, made some food, and then I like went to class and stuff. And then the weirdest part about the dream was like I was using my phone in the dream. And in most dreams, I'm not really, my phone's not part of the dream.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But I was like sending messages and like looking at my phone like I was using my phone. And in most of my dreams, like I don't even see people's faces like very clearly, or everything's kind of like blurry.
Like you think it's this person. Like I think you were in my dream.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. This was weird. Like it was like I was seeing text messages. I was hearing the sounds of the messages. I was texting my friends. And then the next day I woke up, I checked my phone because I thought it was real. And none of those conversations had happened. And I was like, what the fuck? And then like one of my roommates at the time, I was like, bro, I swear to God, I was texting you like in my dream. I thought it was real. And she was like, well, no, we never had that conversation.
Okay, wait. So I had one of these in college too. And this was at a time when I didn't have a car at college, but I had like my own apartment. I just like didn't have a car.
Right.
But for some reason in my dream, it was like my dad gave me his car.
Okay.
Why he gave me his car, I don't fucking know. But like it was now my car. And it like in the dream, it was so real that it was outside of my house. And me and my roommates, I drove us to like KOP, which is like a big mall in that area. And like we went shopping for the day. We had the ability to go do those things.
Right.
And like it was so real to the point where like when I woke up in the morning, it was like a
yeah.
And then I was like, I literally looked at my roommate because like we shared a room, and I was like, bitch, I got a car.
Yeah.
I got a car. Like, I just want you to know.
Yeah.
We're going to do big things today.
Yeah.
And then I genuinely looked outside the window because like in my dream, I parked it outside
it was so
of there.
real.
And I like opened the window and I was like,
just kidding.
Where,
but yeah, that whole car thing, just kidding.
That was a lie. That was a lie. No, but it was wild because
you just got Chris. Get you. Yeah.
No, I genuinely thought like I had this car and it was outside of my house because it was so fucking real. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay, on the topic of dreams, have you ever had a wet dream?
Yeah, I've had hundreds of wet dreams.
Hundreds.
Like throughout a lifetime, right? I feel like you start having wet dreams like when you first like go through puberty.
You said, throughout my lifetime.
Yeah, like at least hundreds. Like I don't know. Like I will say like as of recently, not often, but like in the past year I've definitely had like one or two. But my wet dreams are always like right before I wake up.
Yes.
So it's like in the morning, and I feel like guys get like quote morning wood, but like a wet dream for me is it's like I wake up and I'm like, did I just have an orgasm?
Dude, okay.
I don't know.
Okay, but to be honest though, that's how I was when I was little. Because
yeah.
when I would wake up all the time, like it wasn't even that I was like, I definitely wasn't orgasming when I was younger, but it was like, why am I wet and why does this feel good?
Yeah.
Because like it didn't make sense. Like I didn't understand it. And like that, like until like, I wouldn't say like recently, but I was like older. I didn't like realize that that was like a wet dream. And then I was like kind of grossed out. I was like.
Yeah, because I feel like for wet dreams for me, I never remember the context of the dream. Like I don't ever remember like why I was turned on or what it was. I just remember the feeling.
Thank you, because honestly, I low-key was feeling like a little sad about myself that like I never remembered that because I thought that you were supposed to, but I was like, I never remember anything to do with the wet dream. And if I do, it's like a split second of the dream. Like it's not even like.
See, like I don't think I've ever had a wet dream where I remember what was turning me on.
No, but also. No, but like I don't think I've had a wet dream in a while. But also, if I do, it's because I haven't like masturbated in a minute.
Yeah,
and then it's like, I knew I should have done that yesterday. I should have actually enjoyed that.
Yeah. Speaking of masturbating, are you participating in No Nut November?
No, I've already lost. I've already lost a lot.
Same. Literally last night I was like, I got out. It's always like the most sometimes I like plan out a masturbation, right? Like I'm like, okay, like,
I'm gonna go home.
Yeah. Yesterday, no, like I literally took a shower, brushed my teeth, put on like the fucking most unattractive outfit ever. Like I didn't wash my hair last night because I was going for a run this morning. So I was like, there's no point. I was gonna wear a hat, whatever. And so I look gross. My hair's like in a bun. I just look greased, but I just got out of the shower. Whatever. I look hideous. And then it was like the moment I like went to get into bed, I was like, oh man.
Here we go again.
Here we go. And I walk in my closet, pull out my little fucking 2-toy combo, walk into bed. I'm like, scroll Pornhub until I find something.
Dude, honestly, sometimes it's like annoying. It's like a nuisance to do. But I'm like, but I have to do this.
Yeah. I've gotten recently to where like I don't really watch porn. But yesterday it was like, it was this weird thing where it's like I had the desire to masturbate, but I wasn't horny.
Yes.
So I was like, I guess
kind of like boredom.
Yeah. And so I was like, I guess I have to watch porn. Also, I'm about to start my period. So
yes.
I think that's
okay,
why.
wait. Okay. So honestly, going into this period, because I just got it like, I don't know, 2 days ago.
Yeah, and I think mine will start probably in like 2 days.
I was so horny. Like I literally would like, this is so disgusting. And mother, if you're listening, cut right now. But like,
it's almost the end of the soda.
Yeah.
Pace.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to that one. We'll count you out. We'll count you in for this one. Got the whole credit. Don't worry about it. But like, I literally would be like 4 times in a row because I was like, I am so horny. I was like, I cannot. And then I'd be like, I'd get done. And I was like, that wasn't even satisfying.
No, recently, so like every time, I don't know if it's because it's No Nut November that it's like I'm like I must go harder. Like I don't know why. It's like fuck the rules. Like I'm a rule breaker. Anyways, but literally like this past like 3 times that I've masturbated, the first one doesn't count for me. Like I'm like, oh, that was just like that was just
up.
Yeah. I don't even like take a break. I just keep
Me
going
too. Yeah.
until the next one. The next one takes a minute. I'm like, okay. Like, and after that, I'm good. But like, yeah, recently, like that first one, I don't count that.
Okay, I've been in that too. But also, I'm going to say this as well. I don't know what it is recently, but the toys aren't doing it for me. I don't know if I need to get new toys.
Have you been using your hands?
Yes.
Bro, me too. Me too. I get my toys out. I start using them, and I'm like,
they're so unsatisfying.
No, it's not good. And I think that is proof that we are so void of human touch. Like the fact that like our like fucking clit gobbler 10,000 doesn't work. That I need to use my bare hands like an animal. Yeah, I'm
the fucking toy is still vibrating in the corner, and I'm like, that ain't it.
Yeah, no, I've been using my hands as well.
Yeah, like honestly,
is that maturing?
I don't know.
Is that what like mature women do?
I don't think it's what mature women do.
I feel like it might be.
I feel like it's phases, though, to be completely honest. I feel like it's a whole phase. Like, I got all these toys that were fun for a moment, and now I'm just like...
It's so predictable with the toys.
The whole 2-finger trick.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just been hitting
also,
way more.
I've been not even focusing on my clit recently. It's been more of like the internal part of my clit that I've been like doing with my fingers, and like that's also been a different type of orgasm.
True.
So I feel like but I agree with the toys thing. Like I don't know, it's just been it's not satisfying. Exactly what you said. Like the orgasm happens, but I'm like,
yeah, it's been a whole finger situation recently, and not that I was embarrassed to say, but I'm happy that we're on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Anyway.
That is funny. And also, like, I've just been paying no other part of my body any mind. Like, normally I'm like, setting a mood, feeling the boobs. And now I'm like, ugh, no, don't care.
No, honestly, yes. Recently, too, it's been like kind of dry. Yeah. Like, it's been just like, let's get her done.
Yeah, it's like a chore. I'm like, ugh,
it's like, I just got to get her done again. Here we go. Like, baby, do your thing, and then we'll go wash the old hands, pee a little bit, hit the hay,
watch a show, go to sleep.
Yeah, honestly, I know this is like unpopular opinion. I don't really enjoy masturbating right before I'm trying to fall asleep.
No, I have to like do something, because also like I don't know. I feel like masturbating for me is more of like a stimulating thing. So afterwards, I'm like not tired.
That's why I don't get like there are some. So I listen to GGE. I haven't really much recently, but like Raina, one of the girls on there, she always masturbates every night before she goes to bed because it like makes her sleepy. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes me stimulated. Yeah, I can't do it. It makes me like my heart's racing. Things are happening.
Also, I feel just like more clarity after the fact. So I'm like, I could
watch. But how do guys? Why are they so sleepy?
I think maybe for them it's because it's like an actual like
they wish they could do that.
Yeah, honestly. It's more of like a
it's more like a
it's more of like you squeeze a ketchup bottle the wrong way. So it's just like
there was actually like it was like clogged halfway and it just like
the noise and everything. Imagine if a dick queefed the way a vagina did. Except the hole is so small, it'd be
like... The Adderall is not working anymore. The Adderall is no longer working.
It's got about a 4-hour half-life.
It's no longer working.
No, it's not. It's out. The thoughts are back.
Oh my gosh. So... I feel like our dream episode kind of took a turn here, and that's completely okay.
It's because we brought up the wet dreams, man.
I know, and honestly, like, again, we're not dream experts, but we just think that dreams are interesting. And I will say, I think if you guys have some crazy dreams or something, like, I do want to hear them. I think that'd be so interesting. And kind of like how we do a, oh my gosh, the horror dating stories episode, we could do like a dream episode like that and like share all of your dreams and stuff. Because I'm sure that people have crazy ass dreams, or like, there's people who like talk in their sleep. There's people that like, or night walkers, or people who like do like
fucking night walkers.
Sleepwalkers, sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Fucking night walkers.
You're fucking night walkers. Yeah, no. But like there's people that do crazy shit in their sleep.
No.
And I want to hear some stories.
That's so crazy to me, because I feel like the most wild shit I've done while sleeping was like I do laugh in my sleep a lot. Oh. Which apparently is terrifying if you're in the room with me, because it's like, what the fuck? I'm just laying there. It's like,
I can imagine. I can actually imagine. You're evil, so I can imagine.
Just like plotting my revenge. Like,
That's exactly how I feel. Oh my god, you're scared.
Yeah, but share your dreams with us. Not your ambition type dreams. I don't really care about all that. But
your goals, honestly, that's another episode. This one, we don't care about your goals in this one.
I just want to hear about the crazy shit you think about when you sleep.
Or like, is there crazy shit that you do in your sleep? Or like, I mean,
or if you can lucid dream, tell us.
Tell us like how your experiences with that kind of stuff. Because I know that there's a girl on TikTok who like sleepwalks, and she does like crazy shit, and she like has a whole TikTok account about her like surveillance camera.
Oh, I've seen
her. And
Spooky Boo or whatever.
Yeah, like something like that. And she like has her whole like surveillance camera.
At first,
like,
I was like, that's not true. But then the more I watched, I was like, oh yeah, that's
no.
That's
it's like
real.
It's when she eats like cheese or something like that. It like makes her do that. I'm not kidding. She talks about it.
Some people are like, I eat cheese, I have diarrhea. She's like, I eat cheese and I fucking get to work, bitch.
Yeah, she's like moves around shit and whatever. But yeah. So anyway, if you do some crazy shit like that, we actually want to hear about it. So please, please, please hit us up in our DMs. It'd be hilarious. Maybe we can compile it, make an episode. It'd be awesome. Yeah. That'd be fun. But anyway, that is another episode of Society 97. I'm Kellen. You can find me at Kellen Redkey on Instagram.
And I'm Emily. You can find me on Instagram at Starnsy. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We're at society97.pod on the gram. We are also on TikTok at Society97pod, where we post videos every single day.
Also, we have a YouTube channel where we do the guide videos and vlogs every other Tuesday, and we do the video version of the podcast every single Friday. So subscribe to us there, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Bye.
Okay, bye.